What's going on? In the rear. SCV ready. Go ahead. Big.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh? What's going? Back.
Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh? Uh-huh. What's going on? Well.
What's up, Dust? Great to see you, bro. I warmed up with
ready.
one game off stream. I almost always play my first games on stream. I think it's probably a better idea to get warmed up off stream, but anyway.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Bad news. What's going? SCV ready. Huh? Well then. Ah! You scared? In the rear. Wait. Go ahead. What's going on? Who wants some? Go ahead. Ah! You scared me! Armed.
Command center upgrade complete.
This better be good. Keep your shirt on, Spartan. You gonna give me orders? By the numbers, boys. SCV ready. SCV ready. Yep. Who wants got
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. In the rear with. I'm listening. That's all. What's it worth? What? You want something? Big job. Huh?
Insufficient.
This better be good. Yeah, from what? You want something?
Additional.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Base is under attack.
SCV ready. We could use some help here. SCV ready. I'm listening. Huh? Big job, huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Yeah, got something for what?
Add-on complete. Insufficient gas.
SCV ready. Agreed.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Bad news. Ah! You scared?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Unacceptable landing zone. Not
I don't want to draw him towards
not
us,
enough minerals.
the starport.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas.
What's going?
base is under attack.
Engine screaming. Holla back.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Receiving.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
SCV ready.
They ain't getting me. Loud and clear.
SCV ready.
There we go. GG. Hey, what's up, Jiggy? What is up? Take some notes. Was it lit? Oh, it was so lit. So lit. How you guys doing today? Hey, we're almost back, boys. We are almost back with this account in Master 2, so. It's crazy how much variation there is from account to account and server to server. I broke 4900 yesterday on NA on my other account, my barcode account. And here I am at 4740. And on my trash account, now, granted on my trash account I always try new builds and stuff and do retarded things like planetary fortress containment on my opponent, but that one is it's like 4450 or something ridiculous on EU. It's pretty crazy. But part of it is that I'm super inconsistent as well. Let's see. GG easy. Indeed. Honestly, that guy just dealt with it very poorly. Definitely going to do some replay analysis today. Take some notes if you're able. We'll look over those replays that you sent me. All right. So let's hop on to second account EU now and maybe try to recover. I'm going to do two things. Maybe try to recover some of the MMR from yesterday because I don't like having it down too low. Otherwise, it won't be good practice for me. But secondarily, I want to play macro games. I don't even know what that is. Okay. In TVZ, for example, I want to try fast 3cc builds and pushing out with like 2-2, for example. Just clearing creep with one medevac, pushing out with 2-2. I've been wondering if I should, on certain maps, if I should play that instead of the 2-1-1. The 2-1-1 sometimes it feels as though it's really, really hard to get anything done, and like you have a really small window to push prior to Hive Tech. So, I don't know. Basically, if a Zerg plays how Dust plays, really good defensively, great creep spread. If they have a lot of queens or Hydraling Bane, and again, if they're just really good defensively, I feel like it's super hard to get anything done with that 2-1-1. So, I'm just going to start trying fast 3cc builds with really strong push-outs with an upgrade advantage, and we'll see how that works.
In the rear with
Honestly, Zerg 2-1-1 kind of feels easy to hold once you know how. Yeah, see, that's kind of what I figure. Because like that's how it feels to me. Like against
Not enough
against
minerals.
Zergs who are just solid macro players, it's so freaking tough to get an advantage.
SCV ready.
So
Not
it's
enough
definitely a build
minerals.
that I'll keep using,
Not enough
but I'm
minerals.
gonna use it situationally.
Go ahead.
Whereas Dust in our second game that we played, even though I lost that one as well,
Bad news.
I felt
Additional
as though I had a
supply
better
depots required.
chance to win
Not enough
because I was
minerals.
pushing with
Not
tanks
enough
and with good
minerals.
upgrades.
Not enough minerals. Not enough
I
minerals.
definitely felt as though I had a better chance in that game, even though I lost.
SCV ready.
But yeah, so just gonna play a bunch of macro games here.
Let's go. SCV ready.
See a lot of fast 3cc in my games, and you think it's okay? You think it's better? And specifically, keep seeing 2-1-1. Yeah, like there's. Don't get me wrong. Take some notes. There's no problem with 2-1-1.
SCV ready.
It's a standard build. It's fine. But I'm finding that, like I was saying, against some of the really good macro defensive Zergs, it can be really difficult to get an edge, and you'll go into the late game which I'm not as bad in the late game as I used to be. In fact, I've improved a lot in the late game, but I still wouldn't say it's my strength. So if I can finish it before then, I'm gonna try to do it, or at least get a significant advantage. So I think maybe fast 3cc with a big push off of
In the rear with the gear.
off of
Not
3
enough
bases might be the
minerals.
way to go.
Not
Okay,
enough
looks like
minerals.
we're about to drop here, or my opponent
Not
is.
enough minerals.
Okay, I'm about to drop.
Command center upgrade complete.
Huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's going
Not
on?
enough minerals.
SCV ready.
But yeah,
Not
take some
enough
notes.
minerals.
If you're able to stick around for a bit,
What?
I will gladly analyze those replays today, if you would like.
Going? Gas from above. Oh, that's all. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Bad news.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's it worth? SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Systems go.
Not enough,
SCV ready.
not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not
Optics
enough minerals.
online. Let's
Not enough minerals.
In the rear with
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough
SCV
minerals.
ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Scared me.
Not enough minerals.
Systems go.
SCV ready.
Not enough. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Optics online.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient.
SCV ready. SCV ready. This better be good.
Okay, good to see. Looks like he's gonna drop. Do we see any medevacs? Do we see any medevacs? Not yet.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Actually, this looks like a 2-on-1 with tanks, to be honest.
Ready. SCV ready. Move it. SCV
Macro
ready.
games, boys. Macro games today.
Comms open.
SCV ready. Bad news. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Add-on complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Cyclone receive.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Armed and ready. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready.
Can't hold them alone. No one lives. Made for battle.
SCV ready. Fueled up. SCV ready. Bad news. Ah! You scared me. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready to roll.
Not enough minerals.
Ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Command center upgrade complete.
Ready for dust off.
Orders?
Cyclone receiving.
What's going on? Go, go, go!
Show me who you got coordinates or what?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Got it.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
Comms.
Made for battle.
SCV ready. Ready to roll out. SCV
Upgrade complete.
Gangway coming through. SCV ready. In the rear with
Ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, it's another tank coming over.
Ready to plunder.
This right here is the
Research
beauty
complete.
of Vikings.
ready to
Which
Add-on
are separately
complete.
hotkeyed.
by the numbers, boys.
Cyclone.
Picking up and
Add-on
dropping off.
complete.
Got no
Ready to plunder.
What's going on?
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Ready to plunder. You ready for war?
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Ready to plunder. No one lives forever.
Somebody, get me out of there. Ready for dust off. Now what?
Wait,
Where's the emergency? Picking up and dropping off. Somebody,
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Cyclone receiving.
Add-on.
A lot of kills here for these boys.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
ready to roll out. Go, go, go.
Upgrade complete.
Got a fourth on the way. This is
Coming through.
shaping up to be pretty good
What's
so
going
far,
on?
actually.
SCV ready. This better be good.
Now I'm gonna go up to 8 racks.
We hear you. Huh?
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. Who wants?
This is actually working out beautifully.
Ready to go. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. Hey, big job, huh? Ah!
Trans.
Go, go, go. We could use some help here.
He's on 1-1.
Gangway coming through.
Add-on complete.
This better be good. Fueled up, ready.
Not enough
Armed and ready.
mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? I'm on.
Additional supply. Not enough.
Go, go, go.
Additional supply depots required.
Gangway.
Upgrade complete. Mineral field depleted.
Gangway. Ready to roll out.
Command center
Go, go,
upgrade.
go. Yep.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Mineral field depleted.
You want a piece of me, boy?
ready for dust off.
Who wants some?
Okay, this one is just straight up over. Honestly, this is one of the cleanest TBTs I've played in a long, long
You gonna
time.
give me your back? Gangway. Coming.
Ready for dust off.
Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough
Bro.
minerals. Upgrade complete. enough minerals.
Alright. I think he's probably a lot lower than me in MMR, but I'm still happy that I played cleanly. Yeah, definitely a lot lower. But it was a macro win, so that's all I was really going for. Let's see. Atira, what's up? How's my favorite Protoss doing today? Give me 1 second, boys. Got a message from Gamer Richie here. Hopefully it's him saying he can play in the tournament. Are you my favorite Terran? Dust vs Richie first game. Alright, you got it, bro. It's actually going to be randomly seeded. Push him in the next 4 hours, and that'd be great. So work in 3 hours. Okay. I am almost definitely going to be doing a night stream as well today. But you know what? I might do, shoot, I don't know. I might do replay analysis now and then get back on ladder. Because I might like have a really quick snack while I do the replay analysis. That way I won't have to take a break earlier. So give me 1 second to scroll through chat first, guys. How long am I streaming for? Okay, I'm probably going to be streaming for a couple hours. Take a break and then stream again at night. Let's see. Hey, Jackal, what's up, man? Didn't even see you. Ladder games are going well. I've only played 2 on stream so far. Played 1 off stream, won it. Played 1 on stream on my main account, won it, and this is my trash account that I'm just trying to get the MMR back up a little bit. Richie, so either you sign up yourself on Challenge or I manually add you. Either way, it's fine. Just let me know. If you have any trouble signing yourself up, I'll do it for you. Okay, let me see. Did I miss anything else? You know I can't miss anything that Atira says. She always inflates my ego, which I appreciate. I actually do have the I actually did put the F2 button on my mouse. I'll show you where it is. Right there. I use it occasionally, I'm not gonna lie. But I put it there so I wouldn't use it as much. It's kind of a weird button to hit. When I do use it, I try to only use it when I need like absolutely all of my army, but yeah, I try not to use it much. Gonna play Dust and forfeit. Alright, I think I got everything in the chat. If I missed anything, let me know. Alright, let's play one more ladder game here. We'll do replay analysis. I'll take well, not really take a break. I'm just gonna get a snack as I do the replay analysis, and then I'll get back on ladder. But alright, anyway, so we're on the trash account right now and trying to play pure macro games. I'm gonna mix it up in TVZ in particular. Gonna be going with fast 3cc builds instead of the 2-1-1s. Okay, it's another Protoss. All right, well, you know what? We get to try the build from yesterday. I got an advantage with it, but I wasn't able to win. But it was my first time trying it. So, new build here. This is a build that TY used. Hopefully, I can make it work. Words of wisdom. You are always welcome. Oh my goodness, always welcome, Matsura. This effing cord. Holy crap! I've got the most annoying cord in the world. I swear. All right. Did you like that scrolling across the entire map? Right, well, thanks to my cord. Alright, gas first. Then racks.
What's going on?
I actually slept well last night, so I'm feeling more clear-headed today.
SCV ready.
I always play StarCraft better when I get a good night's sleep.
Not enough minerals.
Bad news.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots.
Okay,
required.
17. SCB Scout. I actually think it's 18.
Not enough
It's
minerals.
18. Yeah, it is 18.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I'm thinking of TBT where it's 17. Alright, 18. SCB Scout. Scout for an expansion. Symphonic went wild yesterday. It sounds like an illicit
SCV ready.
series, like an illicit video series. Symphonic gone wild.
In the rear with.
Yeah, I did
SCV ready.
did a bunch of interesting builds. It was fun though. I'm not gonna lie. I actually had fun. I had fun playing StarCraft 2. It is possible.
Bad news. What's going on? SCV ready.
Okay. It's kind of a strange spot to go to, but here we are. Alright, we see an
In the
expansion.
rear.
Good news for us.
Bad.
We're gonna expand, get our
Not
second
enough
gas.
minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yep. Huh? What's going? In the rear with the gear. Big job, huh?
Our SCVs are under attack. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Grim.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
I'm going. Huh? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Ah! You scared me. Bad news? I'm listening. Done. What's going on? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Got
There you are.
something for me to keep death from a... Fair enough.
Alright, now I need to scout for a robo.
Add-on complete.
What's it worth? Nothing I can't handle.
If there's a robo, then I can't do this build, from what I'm told.
SCV ready.
Do you have a robo, sir? It's Twilight, so I can do the build.
We're screwed.
Good news.
SCV ready.
And I will go into the Banshee follow-up.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Big job, huh? Uh-huh. Fear the reaper.
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Add-on. Not enough minerals.
In.
Not enough minerals.
SCV.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yep.
Alright,
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Huh? SCV ready.
so far so good.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to raise some hell.
Not enough minerals.
Show me who channels. Cyclone, you got coordinates or got a target?
We're screwed.
Inside of console.
SCV ready.
Inside of Eco.
Light it up. Ah!
Show me
Are you ready for this? SCV ready. I'm waiting on you.
you got coordinates.
Engine screaming.
Channels.
Light it up. That SCV ready.
Add-on.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Our SCVs not enough minerals.
Big, go ahead. Spin the SCV ready. SCV ready.
Cyclone, got it. You got coordinates. Got it. Show me your comms open.
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Adjusting for new coordinates.
Research.
SCV ready. I can't build here.
Channels clear, boss.
Big job.
I got my
You got coordinates.
loud and clear. Receiving. All back.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Bad news? Ah! In the rear.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on? SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It's your dime.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready. Kaboom, baby. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I got my ears on.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
No problem. Yeah? Holla back.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Let's have a blast. SCV ready. Big job. Huh?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
SCV
Not enough minerals.
Will do, Command.
Call the ball.
Bad news. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Loud and
In the rear. What's going on?
Not enough research.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Upgrade complete.
Here's
Channels clear. You got coordinates.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
loud and clear.
Base is under attack. Are under attack. Mineral field completed. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Let's have a blast.
Not enough minerals.
What's going
Not
on?
enough minerals.
Roger. You want a piece of me, boy?
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
loud and clear.
Base is under attack.
Go ahead. I'm in a world of hurt. Who wants some?
Not enough. Research complete. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
Reporting for action.
Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go.
Touch.
Not enough minerals.
Arm's been waiting on you.
I got
Now what?
Gangway. It's go time. This better be orders.
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Okay.
Not
SCV ready. Gangway. Coming through. What's going? Go
I am
ahead.
not having
SCV
any luck
ready. Armed
at all
and
with
ready.
these
Who
builds.
wants some? Been
Like
waiting
none.
on you. By the numbers.
Now what?
You gonna give me orders?
additional supply depots required. Additional base is under attack. Additional supply depots required.
This better. Been waiting. By the
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
go, go, go.
Not enough.
Gangway. Coming through.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Been waiting on you. Who wants some? By the numbers. What's going on? This better be good. Huh? In the rear with the gear. By the big job, huh?
Well,
Not enough minerals.
let's see how this one goes, shall we?
Want a piece of me, boy? Of course. You gonna give me
Picking up or dropping off? Where's the first?
Not enough minerals.
armed and
Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals.
been waiting. This better be
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Oh, it's on. You gonna give me orders? Go. This better be. You gonna give me orders? Who wants?
Wait.
Been waiting on you.
Alright. Let's see. Где мой Джерс? I tried it again, Jeris. It didn't work for me, but whatever. My defense at home, both times that I did it, I had a great advantage, but my defense at home was lacking, and this time it was DTs that brought him back into the game, but whatever. Definitely need to improve my defense at home. Shush. I think you need the extra production a bit faster instead of the third CC. I think you're right, man. And yeah, DTs definitely slow me down. That was the difference. All right, well, we're gonna try it again here. So
Huh?
the opening is really good.
Bet.
I've got that part down. It actually was going really well. But the DTs caught me by surprise, obviously.
Not
But we'll
enough
improve it this time.
minerals.
What's going on? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
И сейчас я буду все читать после этого. Сейчас.
Big job, huh?
После партии, то есть.
SCV ready.
Alright, 18 SCV Scout. Okay. Give me one of those.
Go ahead. What's
So
going on?
everything is out the window now, but that's okay.
SCV ready. Ah! Go ahead. In the rear. Bad news. Huh? What's going? Ah! Bad news. What's going on? Huh? Go ahead. This better be good. What? Oh, you've been waiting on you. Gangway, coming through. In the rear with the gear. Big job, huh? Ah! Hear me.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
You. By the numbers, boys. Got it.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I feel you. In
Not
the rear
enough.
with the gear. This
Add-on
give me
complete.
orders?
Command center upgrade complete.
by the been waiting. Armed and ready. This been.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I'm on. What's going on? SCV ready.
Thank you very much for, I think it's a donation. For the bit donation, I really appreciate it. I don't think I'm in great shape here, to be honest. He didn't commit too much to it. He didn't do like a crazy amount of damage, but he's obviously delayed me a lot. So
Not enough minerals.
it's not great.
Not enough
Not great for me.
Up, ready to go. SCV ready.
Not enough
And I have to be
minerals.
careful because I have no idea what his
Not
follow-up
enough
is.
minerals.
Big jump. Huh? SCV ready. Armed and been waiting. You gonna be armed and ready. SCV ready.
Not add-on complete.
By the numbers, boy. What's going on?
This is just so I don't
Not
automatically
enough
die to an
minerals.
Oracle or
SCV ready. This been.
DT. I've got no clue what he's doing right now. None. And I definitely need to expand really soon.
SCV ready.
By really soon, I mean like I actually needed to expand already, so that's not great.
Oh yeah.
He's probably like going into Skytoss or something,
Not enough minerals.
to be honest.
Not enough
Thanks a lot,
minerals.
guys, for the bits.
Not enough minerals.
Much appreciated.
Away.
I'm guessing it's Atira and Dust going at it again.
Who wants some? Been waiting on you.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Big job.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah? Holla back.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
In the rear with the
Add-on
gear.
complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Research complete. Not enough minerals.
Okay, that is probably his third base,
Not enough minerals.
which is terrible news for me.
Not enough minerals.
If it's his natural,
Not
it's not
enough
too horrible,
minerals.
but I don't think it is.
Fine. I got
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
turbines to full.
It's about to get heavy.
Not enough minerals.
Engine screaming.
Not enough minerals.
Yep.
Kaboom, baby.
Call the ball. Inbound. No problem.
Not enough minerals.
What's our target? By the numbers.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Research complete.
Let's have a blast.
Not enough
My
minerals.
factory units, I think, are
Not
not
enough
going to be very good right now.
Receive. Holla back. I got this.
SCV ready.
Research complete.
It's go time.
Because he has
Not
immortals,
enough
so
minerals. Not
my
enough
tanks
minerals.
are
Upgrade.
probably not going to be very
Not
good.
enough minerals. Not enough add-on. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough research complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ah, you hear me?
Insufficient
SCV ready.
So in all likelihood, I'm probably gonna have to like go Liberators or something, and I don't really have the economy to pump out a bunch of Liberators,
Not
so
enough minerals.
not in good shape here. That's
Not
the
enough
assessment.
minerals. Not insufficient Vespine gas.
Man the
Ready
rear
for dust
with the
off.
gear. SCV ready. This better be good.
Ready for
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go.
Not enough.
Oh man. Oh well.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Shoot. Big job, huh? Huh? SCV ready.
Not enough.
Without
minerals.
Liberators, this just isn't going to work.
Not enough minerals.
Even with Liberators, I think his economy is too good right now, so I think I'm just screwed.
Me, boy.
Not enough. Mineral field depleted.
I can't build here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yeah.
Rather than
Yeah, I'm screwed. That's true.
Reporting.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Baby.
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You gonna get
Liberation is at hand.
gangway coming through. Go, go, go. Want a piece of me, boy?
Need some?
This is my only hope. You guys ever watch Half Baked?
This better be
now
Abba
what?
Zaba, you my only friend. Well, Liberator, you my only friend.
boy.
Reporting for action.
Go ahead.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
Boom, baby.
Mineral field depleted.
Piece of me, boy.
Liberation is at
Let's have a plan.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It's about to get heavy.
Upgrade complete.
This better be good. Want some?
reporting for action. We have you all hands to battle station.
Armed and ready. Been waiting on. Slowly.
I got my ears on.
Go, go, go.
Mineral field depleted.
ETA.
Let's have a plan.
Where's the emergency?
You want a piece of me, boy? By the number.
How can we help?
Mineral field.
Gangway. Coming through. What's going on? Bad news?
We're returning fire.
Want some? This better go, go, go. SCV ready. You want a
Not enough. Not enough.
gangway?
Command center up.
SCV ready. You armed and ready. Want a piece of me, boy? Sure. Ready to roll out.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It's about to get heavy.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
No problem. Call the ball.
You move on.
Reporting for action.
Go, go, go. Been waiting.
Attention. We read you.
Gangway. Coming through. Big job. Want a piece of me, boy?
Our SCVs are under attack.
This better be good. I'm going.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Mineral field. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. SCV ready. Lay it on.
Not enough.
I'm in a world of hurt. Oh, it's on.
Not enough minerals. Not,
About to get heavy.
not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
This better.
Not,
Armed and ready. Let's have a blast.
not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go. I've been waiting.
Liberation is at hand.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Gangway. Coming through.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me? Oh, it's on.
Yeah? Inbound.
By the gangway. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
It's about to get heavy.
Not enough minerals.
I need a fourth
Not
pretty
enough.
badly.
What's up?
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece?
Not enough minerals.
On my way. Ready for dust off.
Call the ball.
Armed and ready.
Vespine geyser.
It's go time. Go ahead.
How can we help?
Talk.
This better
Light.
Upgrade complete.
be waiting. You gonna give me orders? This
Now what?
kaboom, baby.
Fine. No problem.
Let's have a blast. In the rear with
Go
the
time.
gear. Go, go, go.
Reporting for action.
Oh, it's on.
Ready.
Armed and ready. Kaboom, baby. You sure enough. Other
Additional supply depots required.
about to get it.
Mineral field depleted. Additional supply depots required.
It's go time.
Picking up or dropping off.
Vince, what's going?
Ready for pickup?
Call the ball. How can we help? Full speed. As you say. Moving into position.
Additional,
Boom, baby. Ah, you scared me.
additional supply. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
It's about
Mineral field.
We're returning fire.
been waiting on you.
Waiting on you.
Let's have a blast. This better be good. Armed and ready. Ghost reporting. Die, die, die. You gonna give me orders? Ghost reporting.
Loud and clear.
This
Ready for dust off.
Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on?
Upgrade.
Reporting for action.
You want a piece of me?
Vespine geyser exhausted. Mineral field depleted.
Oh, it's on.
Ghost reporting.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Ready for dust off.
Ghost reporting.
Command center upgrade complete.
Ready for dust off.
Research. Not enough minerals.
In the rear with
Upgrade. Not enough.
Ghost reporting.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum. Base is under attack. Upgrade complete. Unacceptable command.
Oh, it's on.
Unacceptable command. We are at
Go, go, go! some help here.
Liberation is at hand.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
This better be good. You can bring it.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Gangway. Coming through.
In the pipe. Bye bye bye.
Get heavy. By the numbers, boys. This better be good. You gonna give me orders? Been waiting. Armed and you. This better be armed.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Been waiting on you. Get it.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Who wants some? Huh?
Unacceptable command. Command center upgrade complete.
It's go time.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
I'm in a world of boom, baby.
Maximum supply.
Looking forward.
Just say when.
You gonna give me orders?
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Roger that.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Oh, it's on.
What's going on?
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted.
Stand.
Bad news?
Need something.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum.
Ready for dust off.
Huh? In the rear with the gear. Go. You gonna give me
Unacceptable command. Mineral field depleted. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Will do, Command. Life flight's here.
coming?
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Now, you sure about that?
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Unacceptable command. We are at
I'm in a world of hurt.
unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
There we go, boys. Late game TVP win. What? After a freaking cannon rush? I think he was lower than me in MMR. I mean, not bad. Lower than my main account, but still a decent player. Legitimate Master 3, so. Definitely happy with that one. Thought for sure I was going to lose that game, by the way. Wow. I've never wanted to see a Protoss die until I started watching Symphonic. Oh my goodness. Atira, you know the words to get directly to my heart. That is a true story. I'm blushing here. Alright. Thanks a lot for the cheers, guys. I really appreciate it. Give me a second here. Again, I've got to check a message from Richie. Okay, and I need to enter Gamer Richie into my tournament. So one moment, please, guys. I thought I played pretty decently in the late game there, to be honest. The Ghosts, I mean, they just got EMPs. The Ghosts were pretty much just the finishers. They didn't, I don't think they really turned the tide or anything, but they definitely helped out, and I was glad I was able to use Ghosts, because for the longest time, I wasn't comfortable using them. So I'm happy anytime I can implement Ghosts in the late game and get away. Let's see. Alright, 1 second. I'm checking this tournament bracket here. We got Dust, Risk, David Blowy's Brigade. Alright, cool. So we're going to enter Richie now. Alright, we're up to 9 players for the tournament. Not bad. Started out slowly, but we're picking it up. Thanks a lot, guys. Jackal, appreciate it, man. Jackal, Dust, and Atira, you guys are freaking awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks to everyone for watching and being active in the chat, too. Cheers or no cheers. I really appreciate it, guys. Alright, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to do a little replay analysis now of take some notes of games while I have a quick snack, and then I'm going to hop back onto ladder. So Oh, you know what? I do want to save that replay because I thought that was a pretty cool game. It's not too often that I get a late game TVP win. Not too often at all, so I'll take it. The fact that he started with the cannon rush just kind of made it even sweeter for me. Alright. You want to hop on Discord again? Yeah, let's do it. This time is going to be... we're going to go through it probably a bit faster than last time. But hey, Head Beagle, what's going on? Great to see you, man. Caught a pretty good bit of your stream earlier today. Don't know if you saw it, but there's a pylon right next to your base. I actually don't think I saw that one. Oh, wait, do you mean the one next to the base that I made into a planetary? If you mean that one, then yes, I saw that. But if it's a different one, then no, I don't think I did. Alright, what else did I miss in the chat? Most competitive 1v1 bits game confirmed. True story there. Let's see. I think I got everything in the chat there. I know that Jeres was telling me about the build order. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to really implement it in that game due to the cannon rush, but what are you gonna do? Okay, let's get into these games here. Pretty sure I put them in here, right? Okay, this one, I believe there are 3. Yeah, so I believe these are the 3, am I right? Yeah, we already did this one. I remember that one. That's where the Zerg Bane busted him. So yeah, it's these 3. We're gonna go through them pretty quickly. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna log into Discord and I'm gonna grab a snack. I'm like getting lightheaded here. I need to eat. Thank you guys so much. I love the perpetual like 1-bit donation train. It's constant positive reinforcement. I keep hearing that noise. All right, take some notes. I'm gonna call you on Discord right now. Dust, Jackal, and Atira. Wow. I was about to say something about it being an awesome threesome, but yeah. Anyway, what's up? Take some notes.
Oh, nothing much. Just trying to find safe standard builds right now on spawning tool.
Okay. I would recommend taking basically anything that you see from Innovation that's not a cheese, but just because he is like the most standard player you'll ever find. But let's okay. With that being said, also with a lot of his fast 3cc builds, I noticed that I want to say lower leagues, but I also include like pretty much Master League for the like lower Master League for the most part. Players are more aggressive, and it can be difficult to pull off some of the builds that he does because you rely on very few units for defense. But aside from that, he's a really good player to emulate. So, Tira being bullied in the chat. You guys throwing your money around, throwing your money at Atira. All right, can you just give me 1 second? I'm gonna grab a snack while I load up the replay. Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Oh, and I'm gonna invite you to party in game. All right, so I'm gonna load this up right now. Sorry about that. I'm ready, man. Alright, let's fast forward a bit. And so these are from when you're already in Plat 1, right, guys? Thanks
Yeah.
for the continual the bit cheers, guys. Thank you. And again, thank you. It's crazy. I keep getting these bit cheers every like 2 seconds. All right. Okay, Reaper, defensive. Slow it down a little bit, just as much damage as I can. Also, you can, by the way, just wall off that jump-in point for the Reaper. A lot of players like to do that. I do it sometimes, but
With a supply depot.
yeah, with 2 depots, and then your later depots will wall off your main ramp. But I don't know. Either way, the Reaper can, he can get in, but a lot of players do like to block that. Let's see, I mean, everything is looking good so far. It's looking really good. Cyclone, reactive cycle. This is beautiful. Excellent execution thus far.
I haven't done this build much, so I'm not sure how to transition or what even to do. Like, I don't even really use my starport correctly, I don't think.
Honestly, so I would pause right here. The reactor on the starport right now is, whoa, holy crap! Thanks for the 100-bit cheer tier. Wow. Sorry, I'm probably gonna keep interrupting with whenever I get cheered, but so on the reactor on the starport might be, it's probably going to be superfluous. I'm guessing you're probably not going to have enough resources to, holy crap, thank you, Dust, to produce both from a reactored factory and the reactored starport right now. But certainly not cyclones, reactored, and reactored anything from the starport. So
Right.
yeah.
I talked to Frame Show a little bit, and I've also watched a couple replays. It seems like the standard and safe way is to, on your barracks, you go like double Reaper, and then on your factory, you produce 2 cyclones. Not off of a reactor, just one after the other. And then you would, instead of getting the reactor like I'm getting right now, I can get like a Viking or something like that. I feel like that'd be better instead of going for this reactor.
Yeah. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm trying to stuff this snack in my mouth while I talk, but yeah, I was actually going to say that I like to get out a Viking. It's the best, defensive unit for the most part. If you want to be a little more aggressive, you can get out a medevac. That's going to give you the option to send your 2 cyclones across the map, for example, if you know that he's expanded also. Also, you can just get a liberator. But in any of those cases, you don't need the reactor. So pretty much anything that you build out of that starport is going to be fine. You'll be able to use it in some way, but reactoring it with the reactored factory is, it's not going to work out too well.
Would going Viking and then going Liberator be okay? And then I can do 1 medevac drop with the 2 cyclones once I have a little bit more defense.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, that
Out.
the medevac drop will obviously come later if you're going Viking, then Liberator, then medevac.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the cyclones are pretty worthless in the mid game. So most players will at some point drop them in a base and just try to get whatever they can, because they're worthless. Once stim is out for bio and you have siege tanks, the cyclones suck. So
Yeah.
if you can just drop them in your opponent's base and kill some workers or maybe get some kind of tech, that's great. So yeah, you could definitely go Viking, Liberator, and then medevac. Um, Also keep in mind another big problem, especially if you're going up against any kind of one base play. If you're getting a reactor on your starport, that's 50 seconds where you don't have a starport unit to defend, which can be a really big deal. Your
Right.
cyclones hopefully can get the job done, but if he has something like I don't know, like cloaked banshee or pretty much any kind of strong push, and you don't have starport units, it can be a little tough. That's all. Just so, excuse me, just so you know, there's been a decent amount of downtime on that on the reactor factory now. and it's because you were producing off of the. So you got your cyclones out, and that's great. But I just want to point out that you could have produced something off of that naked starport and then switched it
Mm.
over to the reactor of the factory.
Right, since I've only produced one medevac so
Exactly.
far.
Yes. So yes, exactly. So you have basically 2 reactors, but only 1 unit is being produced between those 2 buildings.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Frame Show and Dust to play each other today, and I cast it. They have the sickest games. They have really, really good series against each other.
Oh, I bet after watching that one game the other day.
Yeah, Frame Show is. You probably heard me say the other day. Frame Show is someone who he improved really, really quickly. When he first started watching my stream, I want to say he was. I think he was Diamond 1, Diamond 2, or Diamond 1. He got up to Master 3, and like we played, and like I was saying the other day, first couple games we played, I felt pretty confident. I won, not like I don't want to say easily, but I felt like I was in control the whole time. Didn't feel threatened, and then we played a few weeks later, and I forget how many games we played, but he won more than I did. It was just like a really, really fast improvement. This is great. Infrastructure is great here. Spending is looking great. Like, dude, this is looking so mechanical. This is really, really good. I love it. You've got the 2 SCVs dedicated to depots, getting your upgrades. Minerals are really low. Like, look how badly you're out macroing this guy. He is on 3 bases now, and his third is a planetary, but he's on 3 bases right now. But your supply is much higher. And look at your army supply compared to his. So the only way that you can really lose this game is if you throw a ton of Marines into a planetary while he's repairing.
Not sure the range of the planetary, so I'm not sure where to stick my siege tanks at, because I don't want to stick them too close, especially since he already has 5 siege tanks out where his planetary is.
Well, so yeah, so this goes into what we discussed. He has 2 Vikings right now. You have 1. So unless you can pick off the Vikings prior to the engagement, don't engage. Just don't engage here. Go around.
Yeah.
In fact, let's take a look. You see, this is abandoned here, and this is abandoned here, right? No defense whatsoever in these 2 attack pathways, because you got his army to come over here to defend his third. So there is no need for you to commit right now. In fact, you shouldn't commit. Now, you are going to be behind economically, so you don't want to just send your army home and be passive, but you don't need to commit your whole army to anything if it's not going to be advantageous.
Right. It's funny you say that. You'll see something like in the next minute or so, but yeah, I should have like been more cognizant and know that okay, I'm definitely not going to be able to push into this, especially since he has 2 Vikings out.
Right.
So I just need to leave and find a different attack path.
Right.
To go through.
One thing that you could do, a nice tactic that you could use, would be to use your Cyclones to lock on to his Vikings. You'll probably have to use a scan to catch them as they run away. But if you could pick off the Vikings without like stimming in, if you can pick them off from range, that can work. The only problem for you is you don't really have the ability to slow push this right now because you don't have a high tank count yourself.
Right.
So it's not like you can creep 1 tank forward onto his, 5. But you can definitely take out those Vikings, start to fight for air superiority, or like as I know Frame Show would like to do, and that's why I highlighted those 2 attack paths, just keep tabs on where his tanks are and run around them. So you can keep a threat over here where we are right now, and you can just send a double drop in those other attack paths while keeping your main army over here, or vice versa. Just like keep poking in with units here to keep his attention and send your whole army around the other way. There are multiple ways to play it. Or, in this scenario, I don't know, I would probably go for the other attack path. But if it goes a couple minutes later, I would start fighting for air superiority for sure, because I know it's going to go late. Thank you very much for the cheer. You guys are the best. The best. Okay, Frame Show and Dust agreed, so let's do it. We're going to get through these replays, and then I will cast. So if you guys want to warm up, we'll probably get through these in about 20 minutes, okay? Is that cool with you too? Take some notes?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Great. really, really nice to keep tabs on the mech army to try to catch him unsieging as well. This could work here. This could work. He only has 2 Vikings. Assuming.
I tried like.
Yeah, it has to be on the edge.
Yeah.
By the way, one thing that you would like to do with that though is you don't just send the wow, holy crap! Thanks for the 200-bit cheer. The one thing you can do, or I'm sorry, the one thing that you should do though is when you do that, especially when he has units protecting the tanks, don't just drop for the friendly fire. You want to drop and attack at the same time. Now, I would not advise that you do that in this position because of the planetary, but you don't just want the friendly fire. What you want to do is hit his tanks while they're firing on each other. So basically, they lose a full volley that they would get on your army, and instead they're attacking each other. But yeah, when his tanks are unprotected, then you could just send a single drop like that to try to get the friendly fire. So he's getting a few free volleys off here. Also, you don't have any vision of his 4th base, which you can't let that happen. That's really, really important to know that he has a 4th base. So you pretty much have a soft contain on him. He has air superiority, so it's definitely not a hard contain. Ouch. This is very but you have a soft contain because you know where his main army is. But at this point, run around the map, put a marine at each mineral line, at each base around the map. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the donations. I really appreciate it, guys. But I wish there was some other way to for you guys to compete against each other, because I kind of feel guilty that you're just, you know, giving me money to compete with one another. Take some notes for spec. You want to get tons of marauders. Yeah, good point that Dust brings up. So the Marines really should be tapering off. The Marine production should be tapering off. It should be going into mass marauders. So if we take a look at your production right now, I would be switching over at least 3 of those barracks onto tech labs and replacing them with starports on the reactors. This, by the way, this is excellent here. You are overstiffed, so that's a problem. But this is excellent. Now, if you would have done this earlier, by the way, it would have been even better. But I mean, this is still great. This is fantastic.
I attack move for like a few or I just move for a few seconds without even.
Up the ramp. Unfortunately, he only had 1 skip there. If he had like 2 or 3, it would have been brutal, but holy crap, yeah, this is really, really nice. So that maneuver that you did was perfect.
Not sure what I should have done here. If I should have just went deeper into the base,
No,
what?
You correctly estimated that you could take out his tanks. That's his most valuable unit there. So that was beautiful. Very, very well done. You already took out a ton of his infrastructure. You took out, what, 2 command centers, so that was fantastic.
Like, feel like right now I should be able to just move in.
Yeah, you can, but there's no need to do it at his planetary. Let him have that base. Let him mine from it for the rest of the game. Doesn't matter. You hit his production, so there's no need to attack his planetary at all. I'm gonna pause it right here. Take a look at his natural. Take a look at his main. There is absolutely nothing there compared to where you're attacking right now, where he can actually kill your ground units with the planetary and repair. Now, you should, like, theoretically, you should still be able to take him out, but there's no need to even play into his game. Like, his only possible chance of coming back a little bit is if he wins this fight and takes your army out at his planetary. He can't defend his natural at all. He can't even defend his own production with those liberators and Vikings. The Marines will shred them. So this is literally the worst place to attack. If he wants to mine on that one base for the rest of the game, let him. Like, have fun. I'm gonna take out all of your infrastructure.
Right, like the literally only thing he's doing there is mining, while everything important that he has is at his main, which is undefended. So
yes, exactly.
Okay, yeah.
And I would say, as a rule of thumb, always be cautious about engaging planetary fortresses with Marines. Especially if Like if you don't have a bank or if the game has been kind of close, it's a really risky maneuver, and a lot of times it's a great way to throw a game. So just as a general rule, be very, very cautious about that.
Okay. You think here, like obviously this is already bad, but do you think I should have targeted the SCVs instead of the planetary?
Yeah, 100%. If you're gonna do it, and again, I will just say don't do it. But if you're gonna do it, you have no combat shields by the way. But if you're going to do it, target the SCVs before you engage the planetary. Lack of combat shields also. If you had combat shields, honestly, you probably would have taken it out. But yeah, as a rule of thumb, that is a very, very risky maneuver. But I mean, going back to the opening and even through the mid game, you've shown a lot of really good things in this game. Your production was fantastic. Your build was great. Beautiful maneuver that I was outlining, and then you did it. You know, maybe a little bit later than you could have, but it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So I mean, like this is just a really well played game. Just kind of a lack of experience with engagement. Again, you are moving. Did you notice that you are moving again for a while there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you do have a tendency to lose more than you should in engagements, but your build execution is really good and your macro is really good. So they kind of carry you. Army supply, get your way ahead in army supply. Theoretically, he has composition advantage here since he's air superiority, but shouldn't matter. Okay. Yeah, that's
like all my I siege up my tanks, and then none of my marines can get through right there. So I feel like I should have just moved my tanks forward, like not sieging them up at all, just keep pushing forward, because he only has 3 tanks. If I would have killed those 3 tanks, then it would have been golden.
Yeah,
and this is where I just die.
Wow. Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, this is a pretty brutal throw.
Yeah.
You had him. Yeah, you had him dead. But that's okay. That's why we're watching it. And, that's why we're learning. But again, though, we always we take the good with the bad, and vice versa. There was a lot of good, a lot of positive developments. That was by far the best game I've seen from you in regard to spending, build execution. Aside from that little hiccup with the unnecessary reactor on the starport, and your maneuvering was excellent. It won you the game essentially, but you just didn't quite know how to close it. So
right.
Lots and lots of positives there. Hey, what's up, Miko? How you doing, man? Medevac's mistake. Need him if he has that much air. If he has that much air going into Medevacs can he said make Vikings. I read nuke Vikings. Yeah, if you get Medevacs out when your opponent is has vastly superior Viking numbers, then you basically don't even want them in the main engagement. You only want them to run around the map because they'll get picked off instantly. So just
like instantly in the fight, so there's no point in
exactly.
even putting resources into them.
Yes, so you either just don't make them, as Miko said, or if you do have them, you only use them for guerrilla tactics, running around the map. But in the straight up engagements, they'll just when they're getting one-shotted, they're just a waste of resources. So
Okay.
all right, let's do the other two. We'll do them more quickly so we can get into the series of
cast.
Frame Show and Dust. Yeah, but any questions about that one before we move on?
So the very opening, that was fine, right? Where I
Excellent.
switched the barracks with the reactor.
Yes.
Like, do you think I should just produce 2 cyclones instead of producing like 6 or so? Because I feel like that's just a waste of money when it gets to like 6 or so. Since
the thing is, cyclones are really freaking good in the early game, offensively and defensively. So some players will go up to like 12 cyclones. So I don't want to. There isn't really a correct answer. It's just if you stop cyclones at 2, for example, and your opponent is going mass cyclones, which is actually a thing, you need to be producing tanks nonstop after those first 2 cyclones. Otherwise, you basically compete with your opponent's cyclone count.
Okay.
So if that makes sense. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with cutting off at 2, and you can make it work if you go more. Either way, they'll work. Just realize that once you enter the mid game, they're trash. That's all.
Okay.
KRTBT meta for a while was just mass cyclone. Yeah. Yep. That is correct. It's pretty disgusting. I really don't like that unit. It's a really volatile unit. It's so damn strong for all-ins in TVP and TVT in particular. And then it's just pathetic later. So I don't know. I just don't like game design like that, but maybe that's just me. That was a weird time, yeah. They were like I remember in the beta, cyclones were super overpowered too. Did he pause on you without saying anything?
Yeah, and then it was like another it was like a minute or 2
Oh
of
goodness,
him
you
just
serious?
yeah.
I hate that.
Then I spent the next minute trying to find the button to like break it.
Yeah.
Like going through my keyboard because I'm done with this.
Yeah, I hate when people pause without saying anything. Just say P. It's really simple. Okay, so he's just being a dick. I think. Okay, I'll slow it down a little bit. Just want to take a look here. All right, got the 2-on-1. Should see the reactor and starport. Beautiful. A little bit late, but not terribly so. Okay, Reaper's coming back in, getting information. He sees the lair morphing in. Do we know about the 3rd base yet? No. Okay, we definitely want to know about the 3rd base. That's really important. Because as of right now, I'm going to just pause it briefly. As of right now, with what you've seen, you don't know if he's going for 2-base Muta, for 2-base Nidus, or, in this case, it turns out his 3rd base is actually finishing up, and it's a pretty damn greedy build. So those are really, really big differences. So the Reaper Scout in the main and the natural was great, but you definitely want to find out if he has a 3rd base. So.
Okay.
Wait, what? What happened to my mic? Hold on. Can you guys hear me now? Hey, what's up, Online Strategy? Good to hear you, man. Oh yeah, good to hear you. Good to see you. Can you guys hear me now? No idea what's going on. I didn't change any settings. Better? Okay, great. Thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me know. Alright, we're gonna fast forward some more. Okay, are we seeing double eBay or singles? Just single for now. Okay, and you're going with the 5 racks variation.
Yeah.
Alright, so I mean the build is a bit late. Probably about the push out was probably about 45 seconds late. Ends up kind of working in your favor because you kill the Link counterattack.
I guess the whole minute late right now. Basically, where the first timing should be.
Yeah, it is pretty late. It's really, really late. But at the same time, you can at least hit with. I don't think it was like a bad decision. Once you were already late, it's not a terrible decision to sit back because now you're actually going to hit with +1 attack. But still, at the very least, you do want to clear creep. But dude, are you serious, Dust? Did you actually think it was me? Ouch. Okay, yeah, that's gonna hurt. So I will point out the main objective of the 2-1-1, and this is something that you will consistently see me screw up. So I'm far from perfect on this one, but you do need to keep those Marines alive because they're going to that's the meat of your army for the follow-up push. So losing the Marines right there takes so much wind out of your sails. Oh, you actually thought? Are you kidding me? He actually thought that my alarm was going off, and he's yelling at me in the chat. Your alarm is triggering me, and it was his. Oh my goodness. All right, combat shield's on the way. +1 armor. Do we have an armory down? No. So the armory's late, which is actually kind of a big deal because you want to make as much as you can out of your upgrade advantage against Zerg. But I do like the fact that you're pushing out when +1 armor is finished. So, finishing up, I should say. So that's well timed. Problem here, and then this is also kind of, this goes back to what I was talking about with 5 racks 2 base builds against Zerg, is like the longer this attack takes, the more things like this happen, where you just get totally overwhelmed because he's producing off of 3 bases and he even has a 4th up for more larva. So alright, still no armory, so yeah, and he's going up to Hive. Honestly, from this point, it's pretty much impossible to win the game. Yeah, especially with a low tank count. So just to reiterate here, you know, build was a bit late. That's not the worst thing in the world, but the worst thing in the world is losing all of your Marines in that initial 2 medevac drop. So,
Right.
yeah, so when you're doing this build, you absolutely have to keep those Marines alive. Keep in mind, anything that you kill that is not Zerglings, Creep Tumor, or maybe if you're lucky, like a Queen, anything that you kill besides that is just bonus, so don't try to force it.
Okay.
So only fight on creep, clear creep if you can, pull his lings off of creep, but pick up and get out. And then, you know, what, because the whole point, especially in clearing creep, by the way, is you're not just randomly clearing creep. You want to be clearing creep in the direction that you're going to push with your 1/1. So, for example, in this game, he has his 3rd base here, of course. You would want your drop. I mean, there are 2 ways you can play it. You can try to send it into the main. When you send it into the main, that's a surprise tactic, and you're trying to like take out tech or a bunch of drones or something. That's usually riskier because he, on most maps, will have a better chance of seeing it. But anyway, so we're just gonna go with a 3rd base scenario, which is more common. So his 3rd base is over here. So your drop is gonna hit around here, and you're gonna clear creep there, and you're gonna pick up and pull back, pick up and pull back, and when 1/1 is done, you're gonna push in and try to kill that 3rd.
If I'm going 5 racks, or
if you're going 5 racks, you absolutely have to. Yeah,
okay,
with 5 racks, 5 racks is basically a brute force build. Like I said, and brute force doesn't work too well with bio against Zerg at all. So
okay.
like that's why, you know, one of the main reasons why I definitely wouldn't recommend this. But if you're going to do it, the same principle applies, by the way. If you're going with a standard 2/1/1 into 3rd base, your 1/1 push is going to be at their 3rd or 4th, depending on when they get it and what they're doing. But the general principle is clear creep toward your objective, because you want to be denying them vision and obviously denying them creep spread, which makes their units faster and everything, so that your push is stronger. So that's number 1, clear creep toward your objective. Number 2, don't lose the Marines. Tira saying should be warm. Oh hell yeah, you gotta warm up, man. Frame show's no joke. Yeah, and this is yeah, that's Hydraling Bane. So yeah, so much for keyboard being broken. Indeed, I think he was just like trying to troll, saying GG in the beginning and continuing to play. I hate when people do stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, just being a dick. All right. Yeah, any questions?
Like a couple. Well, keep in mind, like all these games you were watching were like 2 days ago, and I haven't played ladder since I had a really bad ladder session. So all I've been doing is trying to find builds and do a bunch of customs. So like I started to ditch this transition, go into the 2 engineer bay and 3rd CC instead.
Yeah.
I started doing that, and I kept trying to figure out what timing I need to push if I go 3rd CC.
If you go 3rd CC, you're almost always going to be attacking at his 4th.
But like at the timing.
Oh, the timing, it's hard to say what the in-game timing will be every time. With certain things you can, because it's really build order related, like the initial medevac boost at 4:45, arrive at 5:15, etc. However, beyond that, it's tough because a lot of things will happen in the mid game.
Like, I'm not sure if I push at either 1-1 or if I push at 2-2, since like I didn't go 5 racks initially, so I wouldn't have as many forces in the 1-1 push.
Yeah.
So
So the 1-1 is so keep in mind, by the way, with the 1-1 push, that's usually with like 3 medevacs, depending on how you play it, 3 or 4 medevacs, and you're only pushing out with as many units as you can put in those medevacs.
okay,
So
you're
if
not.
yes,
It's
you're
not.
exactly. So you're not trying to end the game with it. If you can, it's again, this depends if he has a 4th base on the way, or if you're just pushing at the 3rd. You
Mm-hmm.
can try to get damage done. You certainly should be able to clear creep, but if you're about to get overwhelmed, you put everything in the medevacs and go back. The hard push will come at 2-2, and usually, excuse me, it depends on his composition. If he's going Hydraling Bane, for example, you can even delay it a little bit, and the more important metric is to go when you have about 6-7 tanks or so.
Okay.
So you really need those tanks against the Hydras. But as a general rule, though, when you're at 2-2 and you're around like 160, 170 supply off of 3 bases, you go for a hard push. You can try to end the game with it. Now it doesn't mean you're all in. You should still be getting your 4th base behind it and everything, but you can set up for a hard push, and basically you're not going to be able to put your whole army in medevacs if it goes wrong, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So the 1-1 push can certainly get damage done. At the very least, try to clear creep with it. If you sense that you're outpositioned or about to be overwhelmed with numbers, put everything in your medevacs, 3 to 4 medevacs, and retreat. When
The main
I'm
the
sorry,
main
go ahead.
goal is just to be safe, basically. Like that should be the number one priority, is just keeping those units alive.
Yeah, you're basically yes. You're basically testing the water, because in certain games you will have an opportunity to do significant damage with the 1-1 push. It really depends on how your opponent is playing, whether they've been greedy economically, whether you got into position before they were defensively ready because you cleared a lot of creep with the initial double medevac drop. There are a lot of factors, but my point is you can get real damage done with the 1-1 push, but it's not necessary. So
Okay.
you're not compelled to do it. If it's there, you take it. Otherwise, you pick up and run away. And when you have 2-2, your bio army is going to be stronger as it increases in numbers. When you're at 2-2, the Zerg is going to be at 2-2, maybe even 1-1, depends on how the game goes. And you're going to have a really good chance to win the game when you're at 2-2 in high supply, like 160, 170 supply, around there. And that's also keeping in mind, too, that at 3-3 versus 2-2, that's Bio's strongest point. Now, that's usually when Zerg will then have Hive on the way, and you're on a bit of a timer. But that is also a very strong window. So it's that goes back to when I said you don't have to be all in when you're at 2-2 and with that hard push there. You don't necessarily need to be parade pushing across the map. You can still be rallying your units at home, getting your 4th base, but really try to take out his 4th base with that 2-2 push, or at least trade favorably. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Жереш, после этого я буду сделать, не знаю, как это сказать по-русски, я буду сделать кастом. Фреймшоу и Dust, они будут играть, и я буду комментировать. Но после этого я уже смогу тебе позвонить в скайпе. Okay, alright, ready for the last one?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so Dust and Frame Show, right after this game, right after we analyze this replay, we'll be ready to go. I'm guessing you guys want to play on EU, right? And you can decide now if you want to go like best of 3, best of 5, best of 7. Кастомить. Кастомить или кастомить? Где ударение на слово? Или кастомить? Кастомить, кастомить, кастомить. Я не знаю, как правильно произносится. Alright. Ooh, nice. Diamond player. Cool. How are you doing today, online strategy? How's ladder going for you this season? All right, SCV Scout, very good. Let's get up here. C's on 1 gas. By the way, do you click on gas or no? I would recommend if you don't.
I don't,
Okay.
because I don't know what, like,
I'll just tell
info
you,
to get from that.
yeah, very quickly, the info that you get is he just getting enough gas for speed, for ling speed, which is 100, or is he continuing to mine? Now, like honestly, and this, not to sound condescending, but but at this level, it's probably not that significant. But if you get into the habit, it'll help you later. And also, it never hurts you to have more information. So, like, if you click there, and by the way, look what he's doing. He's going into to Banelings right now. That's relatively fast. He's getting a third base as well, but he is getting his Banelings. Now, some players will just rely on Queen Ling. If he was just doing Queen Ling, he would just be mining minerals right now. You'd get enough for speed, and then you'd go back to just mining minerals. So, just something to keep in mind. Like I said, it's not a really big deal right now, but if you get in the habit, it will definitely help you later. Okay, I'm going to take a look at your build here. Starport. Reactor. Every time I play on stream, I lose 200. Jeez, man. Yeah, dude, it's definitely a lot harder playing on stream. I mean, certainly, you know, you can get stream snipers and everything, but also just having your attention divided makes a really big difference. It's a lot easier playing off stream. It's almost relaxing, which I never thought I would say about playing StarCraft. All right. That was just a misclick on the bunker in the main. Okay. Alright, so it's a little bit late. It's about 15 seconds late, but again, not a big deal. It's better than last time. Taking out the Overlord is good. Alright, so you're not going toward the third. You don't necessarily have to go toward the third. It's usually the best choice. You can go straight into the main, though, and catch them by surprise. In fact, if you're doing that, that could be very effective here. Excellent. So I actually like this a lot. I used to do this more frequently. This is beautiful. Yeah, so alright, but now pick up and get out. Just pick up and get out. So it took maybe a few too many losses, but definitely worth it. 8 drone kills. You lost, what, 7 Marines? So yeah. 8 drones for 7 Marines. I think you probably killed a few Lings as well. But it could have been perfect if you picked up before the reinforcements even came. But either way, still very good.
Okay.
I'm going to pause and quickly check here. Alright, third base. Racks 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we need to start combat shields. That seems to be a tendency of yours to start them late, so be very aware of that. Tank production is on the way. Continuing with your medevacs, and we need okay, and there's the armory. So this is already much, much better than that previous game that we saw. So, you know,
Okay.
little edges to be improved upon, such as, you know, not losing any Marines in the main base there, and then getting your combat shields more quickly. But besides that, this is pretty damn good. Alright, this is really ambitious, by the way. Yeah, with the static D there and his units there, you just don't even drop.
Do you just do what I do and just come home?
No. Keep it out there to clear creep.
Okay.
Like, okay, like if you want to be super safe and you're not confident in your ability to like multitask for at that moment for whatever reason, then sure. But much better would be to keep those forces out there to clear creep. That's the ideal situation. Now, with that being said, like if you don't feel your multitasking is developed enough yet, and you just lose those units as they're like sitting on the edge of creep, then obviously that's, you know, that's bad. So, but yeah, ideally you want to clear creep. Okay, this situation sucks. This is the situation I've found myself in a lot lately. Mutas seem to be making a comeback because people realize that Widow Mines are pure trash, and yeah.
I feel like I just lose right here if I don't already have anti-air turns up.
Yeah, yes you do. If you don't mind, I'm gonna pause. I just want to see what infrastructure you saw. Okay, so yeah, you didn't see a spire at the natural, so that's the problem there. That's tough. Honestly, this can happen to anyone. Ideally, you want to verify if he's going spire or if he's going hydras. And what I do, I feel like a noob for doing it, but I very, very rarely lose to surprise mutalisks. Like I might still lose to mutalisks, but not because they surprise me. So I will put down one turret in each mineral line like I said, I do feel like a noob when I do it, but hey, I don't lose to surprise mutas, so you
Do
really
you
want to
like
verify that.
do you like right away, like when you start 1-1, do you like remind yourself to put a turret down in each
Basically,
mineral line?
well, so I usually have a really good idea of when they're on lair tech,
Mm-hmm.
and basically as soon as they're on lair tech, if I can afford it, or as soon as I can afford it, I should say, I'll put down one turret in each mineral line. You will not see the pros do that, by the way. That's why I say I feel like a noob. But again, I very rarely lose to Mutalisks that come as a surprise. But basically, I guess it does go back to your scouting. There are two main paths for Zerg: Lingbane Hydra, Lingbane Muta. I guess theoretically you have some Roach builds, but if they're going for a Roach build, they're going to have their Roaches out before Lair. So you'll already know it in that case. So yeah, just try to verify if they're going Hydras or if they're going Spire. You'll have the occasional game where they'll go pure Lingbane Queen into Hive Tech. You'll have some things like that, but for the most part, look out for Hydras, Hydralisk then, or Spire. As soon as you see Lair, by the way, find out what he's on. So whether it's running into his army, keeping tabs on his army, or throwing a scan down for tech, but find out what he's on for sure.
Okay.
Сейчас я тебе потом еще как делать идеальный double drop. Хорошо. And online strategy, that's exactly how I feel. Sometimes I play a god and other times like a retard. Yep, I'm very, very inconsistent. Кстати, я против бота наконец-то сделал идеальный Вильмару. Я, кстати, тебе вот дроп делаю там правда. Забыл. Понятно.
If you find out you're going against Muta Ling Bang, do you stop tank production and
I
go
do.
into Thors?
I absolutely stop. And yeah, as Jackal said in the chat, making Thors is crucial. The thing is, I'll even make Widow Mines just because it's the best. It's the best option. I use that term very lightly because they're not good.
Right.
But tanks against Ling Bane, tanks are not good. If you were to play pure Ling Bane against pure Ling Bane, you would want to use Widow Mines, not tanks, even as bad as Widow Mines are now. Because the Lings have a really easy time closing the distance, especially if it's on creep. It's really hard to attack with tanks unless you pick them up in a medevac and place them in a very specific protected spot. Then they can work. But besides that, in the open, they're not good. They do a lot of friendly fire damage, etc. So that's if you were just playing against pure Ling Bane. The only reason you make tanks against Ling Bane Hydra is because of the Hydras. Because you need well, the splash damage helps, but also the single target fire on them helps as well. So you need that extra damage. Widow Mines get outranged really badly. Okay, this is gonna be ugly.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at my army, and then
Yeah.
everything just goes away. Like,
Well,
I feel like when I push out, like 90% of my focus should be on my army.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, in StarCraft 2 in general, that's a good rule. As a bio player, it's absolutely necessary. Every single bio player ever has had that. What just happened right there, every single bio player ever has had that happen to them before. So, yeah, it happens. But so in that game, honestly, there wasn't too much to take from it. Just, again, don't lose your Marines with the initial drop. The initial drop was great. But keep tabs on what that Zerg's tech is. Because if you know it's Mutas, produce Widow Mines, and get to Thors as quickly as possible. So second factory for Thors, produce Widow Mines, obviously get your turrets up. If it's Hydras, 2 factories for tanks.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody in chat liked that engagement. Like I said, that has happened to everybody, especially as a bio player in particular. It can happen to all races for sure, but I think bio versus compositions with banelings in them, I think it's pretty notorious for things like that. Everything just goes away. Yeah, exactly. Jarrah said his eyes are bleeding. All right, man. Any questions before I cast this series?
Oh, okay. One question, but we didn't look at any Protoss
Mhm.
matches, but opening versus Protoss, can I open this a similar way as I did with in that first Terran game where I go Cyclones just to protect against anything early game?
Yeah,
Can
for
I do
sure.
that?
Definitely. Cyclones are really good in the early game. In fact, a lot of pros do open with Cyclones against Protoss. The only thing you have to keep in mind is that if they open Robo and they're going for Immortals, your Cyclones will get destroyed. But besides that, your Cyclones are good against everything that Protoss has in the early game. Everything except for Immortals.
Like I don't have to switch up my build at all really versus Terran and Protoss with that opening? Unless like I stop Cyclone production if I see a Robo.
If you see a Robo, I wouldn't how to put it. Like your Cyclones can still be useful, but you
Mm-hmm.
don't want them fighting the Immortals. So you want them fighting the Gateway units, and that's something that you'll just have to micro. So
Mm-hmm.
because especially if he opens with a fast Robo, um, one base Robo all-ins aren't that common. But let's pretend he's going just with a normal Gateway expansion into Robo. Like that's his tech of choice. He's not going Twilight. He's not going Stargate. He's going to go for a Gateway Robo army. So he's going to produce a lot of Immortals. Um, basically, and you're producing 2 Cyclones in the opening. I would just stop with the Cyclones there, and realize that if he's going for a heavy Immortal Gateway army, your time to take that army out will be when you have stim and combat shields. Until that point, the Immortals will destroy you, so I wouldn't be picking any fights.
Okay.
But once you get your stim and combat shields and you have your medevacs, then the tide turns and the bio army is going to be better.
Okay.
All right, anything else?
Oh, okay. Last thing. I feel like anytime I go against Protoss and I build Widow Mines, they don't really do a whole lot. So
Yeah.
I was wondering if I should just build Siege Tanks. I feel like they would get more done compared to Widow Mines.
Okay.
Or do I not even build any factory units and
Okay.
just build more Marauders and Marines?
The answer to all 3 questions is yes. I know I know that sounds like a cop out, but here's the thing. So some pros will make Widow Mines. Other pros, I'm talking like top level Korean pros. Others will make tanks. Others will make no factory units at all. They'll play Bio, Medevac, probably mix in Liberators for their mid game push, and then they'll
Or some Vikings
yeah,
versus
definitely.
Colossus.
If it's Colossus for Vikings, um, yeah, and honestly, there's even a little like tributary off of that branch, and some pros will just go Bio, Medevac, Liberator even against Colossi. But it is more common to get Vikings against them, and I think it's better. But and then they'll go into Ghosts in the late game. So there are Terrans who will float their factory. You'll actually see it somewhat frequently. They'll just float their factory um, to a point where they want vision, and they won't make any factory units because
Right.
tanks and Widow Mines both have very, very clear weaknesses. Tanks, of course, do friendly fire on you. They're horrible against charge lots. Um, Not to mention if they have Immortals, your tanks are just like you might as well flush those resources down the toilet. Immortals destroy tanks.
Right.
Now, if you're going against a guy who's going like Blink Stalker Colossus, then you definitely want tanks. Tanks can be good to keep disruptors back as well if you play it properly. But so like each one, and then Widow Mines, for example, if you're going against charge lots, Widow Mines are going to be a bit better. They're not great, but they're better than tanks. So each of those has its place. You can make each one work. It's more just about knowing what you're weak to.
Okay. Because I feel like if in the enemy death ball, if they have one observer, my Widow Mines are pretty much useless.
Yeah, I mean you can try to snipe the observer, but also um, yeah, like I'm not gonna say Widow Mines are very good because like they're not now after the nerf, but they against charge lots, I don't mind getting them. If you're not gonna have Widow Mines against charge lots, you at least need to be transitioning into ghosts to get EMPs on them, and even then, you're gonna have a period of time in the game where you're facing powerful armies with charge lots that have the potential to end the game before you get your ghosts out. So Widow Mines are kind of a decent holdover.
Okay.
Don't play tank. Okay, so Gerardus is saying don't play tanks TVP at all. So I mean, yeah, like tanks are, yeah. I mean, they're also, if you go against that's the other thing. If you go, the only thing tanks are, I would say they're good. They're actually good is when you're against something like Stalker, Colossus. But because they're good against Stalkers, Blink Stalker, Colossus. But that's not even really too common anymore. Most people aren't playing that. So, or defense against Blink Stalker all-ins. But yeah, so Ghost Academy against Charge Lots is really important, and just late game in general. So, all right. Anything else, man?
Okay. No, you pretty much answered everything.
Awesome, man. Really glad it helped. Thanks again for sending your replays. I hope it helps.
Yeah, it definitely does. Appreciate you looking at them.
My pleasure, man. You know, always. Anytime you have a question, anytime you want me to look at a replay, just let me know.
All right.
All right, gonna cast this series now.
All right. Well, good luck in the casting. I'll be watching.
All right, man. Sounds good. I'll see you there.
See ya.
Later. All right, guys. Let's start this series up. And what did I miss in the chat here? Jack, I haven't made a mine since 2017. Yeah, I continue to make them, but I'm not going to pretend that it always works out. So, and yeah, tanks against Stargate. That's the other thing. Stargate openers are really common now, and so tanks are terrible against charge lots. They're not great against adepts because the adepts can shade past them, and then the good Protosses will engage once the adept shade finishes. And then besides that, Stargate openers destroy tanks because Phoenixes lift them and make them worthless. So yeah, tanks can be good defensively against Blinkstalker all-ins and various all-ins for cheeses. But besides that, you know, you don't want to make too many of them. They're only good as a part of your standard composition when you're going against Stalker Colossus, which isn't that popular right now. So even like against Stalker Disruptor, which also isn't that popular right now, against Stalker Disruptor, they can be okay, but they're also very stationary, of course, and so the Disruptors can pick them off pretty easily. So Liberators tend to be better. All right, let's do it. I'm pumped about this one. So, while they tell me what we are playing here, I will get the introductions underway. In the top right-hand corner of our map, 16-bit, it is the yellow Zerg, Dust. That was like perfectly timed, that lag spike. His opponent in the bottom left, the red Terran, Frame Show. So if I refer to him as Frame Show, or yeah, this is not looking good, guys. Frame Show, just know Frame Show is Prime. This is not looking good. Son of a... I really, really hope that this works out, because I've been wanting to cast these guys for a long time. Frame Show is Master 2 and Dust is Master 1. Yeah, Dust is 5k Zerg, and Frame Show, I think Frame Show is like 4850 or something. Dust, you're what? You're 5K on the North American server, right? Oh, it's provisional? Well, I mean, either way, like, oh, you don't play on NA? Oh, okay, so you just haven't played enough games yet. Yeah, alright, that's what I thought. So yeah, he just hasn't had enough games yet to get the actual master border. But yeah, I've played against Dust, and his skill level is definitely Master 1. So, and for reference, Jackal, Dust was a Master 2 Terran player before he switched to Zerg. So he's accomplished with both races. We'll give Frameshow a few minutes here to try to get back on. I really, really wanted to cast this series, so I'll be disappointed if we can't. Frameshow's having some internet problems. He keeps getting disconnected, so can rearrange if he doesn't come back. Yeah, unplug his router when he's on. Yeah, like I said, we'll give him a few minutes here to come back. Really hope it works. Otherwise, we're just gonna start up a peep mode, and I'll cast the games that I don't play. So it's 4:39 right now. We'll give him up to like 4:42, and then we'll just start up the peep mode. Hop on NA if people from chat are on that server. Yeah, so if anyone in chat, that's the backup plan to do peep mode if Frameshow can't play here. So if anyone in chat wants to play in peep mode, please let us know and we'll do it. I woke up in peep mode. Peep mode is just it's just an arcade mode where instead of having to exit the game every time after each game, everybody just stays in. So you get like a group of people together and you just play a bunch of games in a row on the same map. It also has other features like betting on the game and things like that too, to make it more fun. So not looking too promising for Frameshow right now. That sucks. All right, one more minute, and then we're just gonna have to proceed. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's coming back. That really sucks, man. What a strange problem, though. It could be a bad router. All that trash talk. Yeah, hyping up the match for nothing. I think he's sitting on his win, man. He won that last game, and he wants to let you sit and think about it. All right, I'm gonna hop on NA now. We're gonna start a peep mode. If Frameshow comes back, during that time, then we'll get into that. But otherwise, anyone in chat who wants to play. Viewer games, here we go. I actually don't have many friends online here, so don't have many friends. Period. Kappa. But yeah, I don't have many friends online who can join us. Internet issues this week. 0 upload. What the heck? That's bizarre. Arcade, peep mode. We'll do peep mode catalyst. Go, go. Alright, anyone in chat want to join us here? I will cast the games that I'm not playing. I think chat wants to watch. I'm eating onion rings. And typing with one hand. Frame Shows told me he was typing with one hand before too, but he wasn't eating onion rings. Wonder what he meant by that. Yep. Jacko is online, baby. Oh, wait, he was on. Where is he? There we go. I mean, I will just play Dust if nobody wants to join. I can use the TVZ practice anyway. I can use all the practice I can get. Okay, cool. So, Dust and I will play, and then if you want, you can join Jackal. I've been thinking about unvetoing either Redshift or Dreamcatcher, just because I heard Redshift is really good for Terran, but it's such a gimmicky map that I don't think I will. Dreamcatcher also has really nice drop space. Again, though, it's a gimmicky map, which I really don't like. Like going through those really, really narrow choke points. Alright, let's just go on a somewhat normal map here. I guess Acid Plant. Let's just do it. We played 16-bit last time, so we'll start out on Acid Plant. Dreamcatcher is good for T. Yeah, I've heard the same thing because it has really good drop space. I just don't like. It's a personal thing for me. I hate those narrow choke points in the middle and all of the terrain blockers that go around the sides. So, but yeah, Redshift is also good for Terran. I think both of them are actually good for Terran. Dreamcatcher has a lot of drop space, so that's why I was thinking about unvetoing it. But I really hate I hate any kind of gimmicks, even if it's, I don't know, even if it favors my race. I don't know. I don't like volatility either. So like Redshift is definitely a volatile map. Zdarova. Как дела? Brogue, what's up, man? Just because they look annoying, not for any technical. Yeah. Well, they do indeed look annoying. I agree. So we're gonna try something different here. Not gonna go with the 2-1-1, which is my go-to build for this matchup. Спасибо большое.
Big job, huh?
Welcome to the stream.
What's going on?
Rogue, you gonna play tonight?
Bad news.
Additional supply.
With the gear.
Not enough minerals.
Big job, huh?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Bad. Let's go. Ah! You scared me. SCV ready.
Now I know that Dust likes to play with a lot of queens. He likes his Lingbane Hydra,
Go ahead.
but he tends to open with Mass Queen Ling and then go into his Banelings and Hydras later. 2-1-1 pretty much just doesn't work against him.
SCV ready.
He's really, really good at defending it. I don't even mean in terms of damage. I just mean he does a really good job of keeping his creep spread
In
going.
the rear with the
Not
gear.
enough
It's
minerals.
really hard to even clear
Not
a lot
enough
of creep
minerals.
against Dust, so...
Not enough minerals.
Big job. Let's go. Huh? Yes, sir.
Command center upgrade complete.
In the rear with the gear. Go ahead. SCV ready.
What's it?
Big job. Ah!
Alright, so this is what I was talking about. Take some notes. See, he only mined enough for gas. Or, I'm sorry, for speed, and that's it. So that was exactly what I'm talking about.
What's going on?
I know I'm going to be up against a third base here,
Let's do this.
and I don't have to worry about any aggression.
Uh-huh.
Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Bad news. What's going on? Huh? Yeah, whatever. SCV ready.
I'm listening. I'm going. Nothing.
Add-on complete.
Geronimo!
SCV ready.
Oh, yeah. Bring the gas from above. Fair enough. Agreed.
In the rear with... I can't build here.
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not
He's going
enough
to see the third
minerals.
command center, so he's going to know
Not
exactly what
enough
he's up
minerals.
against.
SCV.
Bit
Not
unfortunate
enough
for me.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready to raise some
I mean, this is a really, really
enough
fast
minerals.
third command center.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not
So I will be vulnerable.
not enough minerals.
Ready to raise.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. By the numbers. Ready to raise some hell. Daylight, are you ready? I'm waiting on you. SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Talk to me. Booger. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add-on. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready. Armed and ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Word. Is that it?
Research complete.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Talk to me, boss.
SCV ready. Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals.
Waiting on you.
Are you SCV ready?
Sounds sweet.
Add-on complete.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
SCV ready. By the
Add-on complete.
All right.
SCV ready. Big job, huh? SCV ready. Armed and ready. SCV ready. Kaboom, baby.
Ready for dust off.
Research complete.
What's going on? Bad news? Go ahead. This better be good. By the...
Not enough.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Who wants some? Gateway, coming through.
Not enough minerals.
Life
This
flight's
better be
here.
good.
Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready. Go, go, go! SCV ready. What's going?
Wait.
Not enough minerals. Add-on.
Let's have a blast. Gateway, coming through. This better be good.
Research complete.
Who wants some? Go, go, go! Been waiting on you.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
We could use a little piece of me, boy. That's go, go, go! This better be good. Ah! You scared me! Gateway, coming through. Who wants some? Go, go, go! Need something?
Not enough.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Ready for dust off.
Okay, still on there.
Not enough minerals.
You gonna get me?
Not enough. Mineral field depleted.
Oh, it's on. Armed and ready. Waiting on you.
Mineral field depleted.
Fueled up, ready. Oh, it's on.
Add-on upgrade complete.
This better be good.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade. Not enough.
Alright, time to
minerals.
push.
Not enough.
You want a piece?
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
I've been waiting. Go, go, go! This better be good. Back.
Talk to me.
Ready to roll out. Who wants? You gonna...
Insufficient Insufficient Vespine gas.
Gateway coming through. Speak.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Better be good.
Not enough.
Who wants some?
Ready for dub.
Insufficient Vespine.
Gateway coming through. Armed and ready. Go, go, go!
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. Want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough.
We can use some help here. Coming through.
Not enough.
Armed and ready.
Ready for dub.
Unacceptable command.
Go, go, go! Armed and ready.
Not enough.
This better be good.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough.
Ready for dub stop.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not
Boy. Aye, aye. It's about to get heavy. I'm in deep. Who wants some? This been
not enough minerals. Not enough.
Ready for dub stop. Confirm. Ready for pickup.
Upgrade complete.
go, go, go!
Upgrade complete.
Ready to roll out.
Mineral field depleted.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Queued up, ready to go. This better be
Not enough minerals.
want some. We hear you. What's up? Huh?
Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
Not enough.
Ready to roll out.
Dropping off.
Want a piece of me, boy? Okay.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
Ready to go. SCV.
Not enough energy.
Been waiting on you. What's our target? Get heavy. SCV. Ready. You want a piece? Ready to roll out.
Not enough.
We could use some help here. Go, go, go! It's go time! Huh? Ah! Bad news?
Liberation is at hand.
Wait. By the numbers, boy.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field, not enough energy.
Let's talk to me. Here you stop.
I can't build here.
Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough add-on complete.
Armed and ready. Gateway.
Liberation is at hand.
This better go, go, go!
Not enough energy. Upgrade complete.
Sure thing. Armed and
Ready for pickup.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Mineral field depleted.
ready. Want some?
Not enough. Unacceptable command. Not enough energy.
Huh?
Vespene geyser exhausted. Not enough energy.
This better be. You gonna give me rope? Go ahead.
Reporting for action.
Mineral field depleted.
What's going on?
Unacceptable command. Unacceptable command. We are at mineral field depleted.
As you say. Liberation.
Base is under attack. Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply. Unacceptable command. Our SCVs are under attack.
Incoming orders.
Mineral field depleted. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Not enough. Up.
I can't build here.
Additional supply depots. Mineral field depleted.
This better be good. Huh?
All hands to battle station.
Additional supply depots required.
Now what?
Vespene geyser exhausted.
Reporting for action. Liberation.
Coming through. One. This better be good. You. Go. I've been waiting. By the
Picking up or dropping off?
Reporting for
baby. Gangway. Coming through.
liberation is
Vespene geyser required for placement.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Ready for dust off.
Not enough energy.
Want some?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
all hands to battle
Command
station.
center upgrade complete.
Baby! Gangway, coming through.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This better be good, boys.
As you say.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? It's go time.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to raise some hell. Armed and who wants some? Huh?
Not enough.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Go, go, go! Let's have a blast!
Incoming orders.
Not enough. Research complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Let's have a blast!
Liberation.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Full speed. Course set. Of course. We're returning fire!
Go ahead. In the rear. This better be here.
All hands to battle stations.
You want a piece of me, boy? Fueled up, ready to go.
Mineral field depleted.
What's going on? You sure about that?
Liberation is
Ready to roll out.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Greater Spire, I think I'm dead.
Out. Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Vespene geyser interested. Not enough minerals.
Go, go!
all hands to battle
Not
stations.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals.
Liberation.
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
Go on. This better be. It's go time. Want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Command center. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Want some?
Not enough minerals.
You sure about that? Out with it. Go. Nothing to
It's
it.
go time. Bitch, in the rear with.
Not enough energy. Not enough.
Ready to plunder. This better be good. Gangway, coming through. You gonna give me orders? Ready to plunder.
Base is under attack. Add-on complete.
Go on.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to armed and ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Base is under not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder. Hear me? I'm in deep. Go time. Ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder. What's going on?
Not enough.
Ready to plunder. Huh?
Coming so
Base is under attack.
You sure?
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
It's go time. Ready?
Not enough. Base is under attack.
Let's have a blast.
Not enough minerals. Not
Ready to plunder. This better be good.
not enough minerals.
Ready for duck?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
solo.
Ready for dust?
Not enough minerals.
Well, Buck. Go, go, go! This better be who wants some.
Not enough minerals.
Come again.
Fight or flight.
Not enough minerals.
Need something lit.
This better be good. Who wants some?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gangway. Coming.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Base is under attack.
Get heavy.
Now what?
Mineral field depleted.
What's our target? Ready?
Understood. Let's go.
Bad
Ready for dust off?
Yo.
Ready for dust off?
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
Huh? In the rear with the gear. Coming.
Ready for dust off? Talk to me.
Not enough minerals.
We could use some help here.
Not enough minerals.
Picking up or dropping off?
Solo offered it, right?
Who wants
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Not enough minerals.
It's getting too
Not
hot.
enough minerals.
Go, go, go! This better be good.
Liberation is at hand.
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting. You gonna give me orders?
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Gangway. Coming through. Who wants?
Not enough.
Let's have a blast.
Not enough minerals.
Queued up, ready to go. We could use some help here.
Not enough minerals.
We could use some help here.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway, coming through.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
Not enough.
It's on.
Not.
Been waiting.
Talk.
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
ETA. One.
Gangway, coming through.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
It's about to
Not enough minerals.
go, go, go! You want a piece of me, boy? Fueled up, ready to go!
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready to roll that kaboom, baby! You gonna give me your by the numbers. Been waiting.
Add-on.
This better be good. Aye, aye. Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field.
This better be
Not enough minerals.
just. Want a piece of me, boy?
Talk to me.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted.
Ready for pickup. Where's
Gangway, coming through.
picking up or dropping
Boy,
off?
Not enough.
armed and ready.
ETA. One.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
This better be good. Go, go, go! Who wants some?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Can't you gonna get me Gangway, coming through.
Ready for pickup. Waiting on you.
Not enough.
Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals.
Say, want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough.
It's go time. Sure. Sure thing.
Not.
This better be good. Armed and ready.
Let's go.
Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go! Ah! You scared me!
Vespine geyser exhausted. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gangway, coming through. This better be good. You
Not enough.
armed and ready.
Not enough. Vespine geyser exhausted. Not enough minerals.
Who won? This better be. Give us your best shot. You want a piece of me, boy? Let's roll. Gangway, coming through. Go, go, go!
Command center upgrade complete. Mineral field.
We could use some help. Go, go, go! It's go time. You want
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready. Bad news. Gangway, coming through. This better be good.
Not enough.
Oh, it's on.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Outstanding.
Not
Go,
enough.
go, go! Who wants some? Right then, this better be good.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field.
Armed and ready.
Ready for dust off.
You want a piece of me, boy? You gonna get... Who wants some? Been waiting. This better be good.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. enough minerals.
Kaboom, baby!
GG. That was an awesome game. Must admit, so obviously I'm extremely frustrated for having lost, but at the same time, it was a sick game. Really freaking good game. Very well played by Dust. Very, very well played. Wow, I didn't realize it was a 30-minute game. That took a lot of energy out of me. Да заказ, не знаю, я не знаю это слово. Я не знаю, что такое доказать, но да заказ не знаю. Ну и, кстати, пошли бы... Let's let me see what I missed in the chat, guys. Да заказ, я не знаю, что такое. Извини. Hey, what's up, Brazil Made Nuts? Good to see you, man. Whoa, wait, what? I don't know how to pronounce the name. Yasuso Crack 33. Thank you very much for the $15 donation. I don't know how I missed that in the chat. Or I'm sorry, I don't know how I missed that alert, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. What else did I miss in the chat here? Oh, it's fake? Oh well. I appreciate the fake donation. Anyway, what else did I miss? I think I got everything here. I think I got everything. If I missed anything, let me know, guys. That was a crazy game, though. Whew, it was a lot of fun. I'm actually sweating here. 1 second, guys. I have to send a message. I'm not going to be able to make it to the gym tonight, actually, so... have to let them know. Yeah, that was a really back and forth game. I thought it a couple times I had it won, and then I thought a couple other times I was dead, but managed to kind of claw back. The double freaking gold base though. Can't believe I let him get those up. Really, really good game though. Let's see. Has donated 100. Thank you so much for the donation. All right. Если хочешь, можно скайп по желанию. Да, хорошо, давай. Но только, не знаю, несколько минут. Как я понял, ты хочешь объяснить какой-то билд, да? Loose chains, yeah. Сейчас, секундочку. I definitely need a break. If anybody wants to play, I would happily cast. That game um took, like I said, took a lot of energy out of me. So Ну, Жерес, ну, значит тогда, если ты хочешь, если у тебя будет время или в воскресенье, или в пятницу, и если у тебя есть билд, наверное, который ты хотел бы мне показать или объяснить, так, давай, ну, давай сделаем или в пятницу, или в субботу. У меня полное времени всегда. Don't laugh at my English, but I won't speak it on stream. Ну или прямо сейчас. Если у тебя есть что-то конкретного сейчас в голове, то мы можем сейчас. А если нет, то в другой день, или завтра, или в воскресенье. Loose Change, good film, man. I remember watching that when I was in high school. Alright, Dust vs. Jerez. I will cast that. I'm sorry, Jerez, do you want to play against Dust? I would gladly cast that. I think I'm actually going to save that replay. That was a really fun game. And I want to put it up on YouTube. All right, does anybody in the chat want to play? And I will cast. Frame show kind of dropped off the face of the earth. I'm trying to think back on that last game as well. I know I won a couple of engagements, but Dust did a really good job cutting off my reinforcements. Like when my bio was in front of my tanks were here. I was winning the engagement up front, but Dust was able to swing some units around and take out my tanks. So I'm wondering if I needed to move them forward more quickly and just sort of keep them with my army at all times, or if I needed to like take out a base and then retreat or something. I'm not really sure. I think I probably needed to press harder, especially once I got the liberators out, and probably should have been more active around the map with drops as well. I was pretty active, but I think at key moments when I would take out a base, if I could deny another base from being taken, I think I would have been able to put it away. Frame shows incredibly tilted by his piss poor internet today. Yeah, I believe it. That really freaking sucks, because I was looking forward to that cast. Yeah, well, you know what? We'll take a look at this. It was a sick game. Alright, so I went with a different build here, fast third command center. I definitely like how it works better. I feel like I have a much better opportunity to win with a push than I did with the 2-1-1. The 2-1-1 against Dust anyway, or against people who play a similar style. Two on one, I wasn't getting enough done. So Dust did scout this with an Overlord, so he knows exactly what he's up against. Cleared a bit of creep with the Hellions. I don't know, maybe he could have been more active with them, to be honest. Hey man, if we see your mistakes, we're gonna see my mistakes, and I lost, so. 2-2 at the same time. That resilient creep zoomer. Hydra upgrades. What's my tank count? 4 tanks. Definitely need more than that. 4th base at a good time. Everything was going pretty smoothly here. Creep spread's pretty good. Probably needed to clear more than this. Alright, here's the first push. We're at 170 supply. 2-2 is done. 3-3 on the way. This tank positioning is brutal, by the way. I saw a bunch of pros do this. Really, really effective. Alright, I need to be leapfrogging these faster. Alright, that's problem number 1. These need to be leapfrogged faster. This is good here, but this needs to come up here. These probably need to be here too, and this needs to move up. Also didn't realize that this was taken already, so have to be faster with this. It is a little bit tough when you're, using your bio here and trying to bait them into the tank fire, but it has to be done. So I think I only have +1 attack on my tanks right now. Going into Liberators already. To help me lock down the position. Again, this is what I was talking about, by the way. This right here, the wraparounds. It's exactly what I was talking about. And I somehow did not kill this base, which... That would... Yeah, that's... Right, yeah, okay. It's one of the most depressing things that has happened to me in recent weeks. I guess my life's pretty good right now. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, out trading thus far, but Dust has done a good job holding on. Now he's on high attack. 3-3's on the way. His economy is still really good. 74 drones. I've got 67 SCVs as well. And I'm scared to death of Broodlords. Have the extra starports on the way. I was actually kind of relieved when I saw Ultralisk Cavern, because I know I can deal with that with Liberators. There were a couple times where I needlessly lost tanks here as well, which I know hurt a lot. Okay, Dust is starting to get a bit of a bank now. That's not good for me. I guess all things considered, I didn't do a bad job with the creep denial. It's going pretty well for me right now. Alright, so it's right here where I thought I was in really good shape. I want to, in-game, I thought I was in good shape here. He's remaking this immediately. He does have a bit of a bank, and he is maxed out, so, game is not over by any means. He's got this base up. Mining out here, and this is fresh for me, and pretty fresh here as well, so I think I'm probably in the lead here, but it's a close game. His 3-3 is about to finish up, so obviously that's going to help. Chitinous plating is on the way. I've got a lot of Liberators out, so theoretically the Ultras shouldn't do too much as long as I'm in good position. So I like this position here. Brazil made Zuma's. Okay, I was under the impression in game that I was definitely ahead after this engagement. We'll see if I'm right though. 3-3 is done. Fire's on the way. going really, really freaking well for me right now. But the problem, as I said before, is that Dust does have a bank, so he's able to remax. Yeah, so even though that was a fantastic engagement for me, believe it or not, these speedlings with adrenal glands are really freaking good here. And this is where I was losing tanks coming through here. That was really, really unfortunate for me. And I think Broodlords are going to be on the way from this area. Yeah, losing these 3 tanks here hurt. I saved 2, but I lost these 3. Well, pretty much nothing. Army supply, I am ahead in army supply. His worker count is better than mine. And if I'm not doing economic damage to him, I'm pretty much not going to win. So. Alright, there's the Greater Spire now. And basically I'm going against Lingbane Hydra, and I don't have enough tanks. That's pretty much what the deal is here. 2 tanks. And that is not enough against Lingbane Hydra. Not even with 3-3 bio. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of depressing. This was a really, really nice engagement here from Dust. Bringing, once again, this happened many times, where he brought reinforcements from the back and was able to sort of collapse in on my position. If he was trying to take it as a one-front battle here, in that other engagement over here, I think he would have lost everything. It was a really good job getting the surround and the flank. The surrounds and the flanks throughout the game. And so again, I'm faced with this problem where I'm going against Hydraling Bane. So I kind of need tanks against that. And at the same time, I'm also going to be going up against Broodlords, and tanks are horrible in that scenario. They're actually better for the Zerg player than they are for Terran. So they'll just kill the Terran units more than the Zerg units. So I only got a few ghosts out. They didn't do too much. I wasn't able to get a good ghost count at any point. I mean, honestly, I don't really know what to do. I guess I just have to clog up the map, really. Put tanks behind walls. Just try to pick off Broodlords with Vikings. I don't know. And again, it's like this, you know, he keeps positioning his army really well, and that's what's hurting him. Picking off reinforcements consistently. Here are the first Broodlords. That's my cue to get the hell out of here. Good engagement for him. He closed the gap there for sure. And I'm just desperately making Vikings now. Okay, this was another engagement where after I thought I had the game won. So I need to see what was going on economically after this engagement and how he was able to get up another army. The APM here is probably going to be great. yeah, that was pretty much the best engagement possible for me. I lost this base, which hurt, but I took out that army, which obviously was a huge, huge problem for me. Another problem is 40 Zerglings are actually pretty good. Should I have just fought this here? I think I made the right decision to pick up. I don't have enough bio here. My army is disjointed again. So I do think I made the right decision to leave. These lings, 3/3 lings with adrenal glands are really good. I did not have quite enough bio to finish the push. And now is the time where I have to be dropping all around the map. If I can deny this base and this base, I should be able to close it out, I think. So, drops do start now, but probably should have been sooner. Sad face. Where are the Broodlords? I know 2 Broodlords morphed in somewhere. Are they cancelled or did they die? Alright, here we go. Another engagement. Once again, I'm not in the best position possible. Liberators aren't doing too much. I guess they're killing some Hydras there, but not great. And yeah, these Hydras are pretty good. I guess I just needed tanks. I don't know. I guess I needed tanks here. I kept getting out positioned. That's the biggest problem. I keep getting out positioned. But yeah, so I'm making tanks now, but then I'm just going to go up against Broodlords again. That's the tricky part. Let's see. Yeah, well, I mean, like, I needed those Vikings to take out the Broodlords quickly. Resources lost now, so I'm 8,000 ahead. That's not like crazy for TVZ. It's nice, but it's not crazy. And I haven't really been able to mine from here. Just a very little bit and a little bit from here. All right, Dust is now taking the gold. To be honest, I just didn't expect that. But the problem I think now is just compositional. I'm going to be going up against Broodlords again, and don't really have what's necessary to take them out. That is definitely the biggest problem. In fact, I have tanks, so 9 Corruptors out there. I'm going to get okay. Tanks are not going to be. That was not good for me. And that was pretty much the beginning of the end there. I'm focusing on trying to get my own bases up, so not even considering that he has these gold bases right now. It's just sitting back and desperately trying to get my bases up. And yeah, these are the Broodlords that end the game now. Really good game though. Really, really good game. Well played, Dust. Yeah, that was a fun game. Very challenging and exhausting. SC2 fun sometimes. It is fun sometimes. All right, guys, I need to take a break. I'm really tired after that game. I'm gonna say I'm almost definitely going to be streaming later tonight, so be on the lookout for that. Otherwise, I will catch you guys tomorrow. Thanks everyone for the bit donations earlier. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being active in the chat. Thanks Dust for playing. Hopefully we can get Uber's frame show soon once he sorts out his internet. And I hope to see you guys a little bit later tonight. If not, catch you tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone, and see you next time. GG's.